Sometimes it's important that we take action, while other times it's good to just let things go. Today I'm going to talk about some different situations and how we can respond. Let's go.
I'm Michael Archuleta, and these are the things we need to know.
Like badass skills and tactics? Subscribe and hit the bell.
Hey Ninja, Michael here with Badass Mindset. So sometimes it is important that we take action, and other times it's better to just let that opportunity pass by. Here's what I mean. Now, since I cover self-defense and situational awareness, let's start with some violent situations. Let's say, for example, there's a dude beating up his lady. That should elicit a response from us. What if that guy is way bigger than we are? Maybe he has a weapon. Maybe he's intoxicated. Some of these things could put us into great danger. We need to weigh these out before we engage, but we can still take action. We can still outsmart our opponent. Maybe we can do something to get his attention off of her and onto us to where he's chasing us or moving after us and getting away from her. You want to do something that gets his attention off of what he's doing, but at the same time, you're not trying to get your ass kicked. So you're just going to have to outsmart him. You could also ask other people standing by for help, and if that's out of the question, there's no shame in calling the police. What would you do in a situation like this? Tell me in the comments below. I'd love to know. What if you find yourself in a situation where there's a lot of people in danger? Hopefully this never happens, but what if you're in an active shooter scenario? The phrase that goes along with those situations is run, hide, fight. So I would take that advice. And if I am able to fight, if I'm in his blind spot, or if I have the opportunity to engage and save other people, then I'm most likely going to take that. Moving away from violent encounters, what about like a business or project proposition? So when these things come up, I know I sit around with my friends and my family and talk a lot about different business ideas, different things we could do, but a lot of them don't pan out. And most of the times, that's on purpose. It's because those thoughts and those conversations aren't planned out, and further, they're not committed to. They're usually just, it'd be cool if we did this, but there's no real backbone or structure to that idea. So for a lot of those, we can let those pass us by. Otherwise, it's going to be a big waste of time. However, if something is thought out a little bit, and if someone is moving forward in that direction, yeah, it might not be a bad idea to jump in on a project or to move forward with them. This is especially the case if what they're trying to do and what you have to do for that project is in alignment with your goals. For example, my younger brother is getting into diving, and it's pretty neat. And he keeps hitting me up and asking me to do some film work for him, some video work. And I'm very down to do that. Now, I don't have underwater gear, and I do have a drone, but the camera doesn't work on it. There are certain little setbacks that make it hard for me to do what he's asking. However, there are workarounds. There are things that I can do that will help nurture my video making techniques and also help him out. Even though it's not one of my things, a project that I'm spearheading, it's still something that I could be involved in and would help me with my bigger goals and would help him out as well. Now, another thing to think about is when to speak up and when to practice silence. So you don't want to be silent just to be silent, just to avoid confrontation. That's usually not good because that gets you trapped further. And we don't want to get walked on. If there's something we want to avoid, we need to be able to voice that. We got to be able to verbally say, you know what, I'm okay on that, or oh man, I'm busy, or I got to sit this one out. And that's okay to do. We also want to avoid arguments the best that we can. Often we think that we have to share our viewpoint, that our thoughts matter, when in reality they don't. A lot of times you can just not respond and avoid going down those rabbit holes and save yourself a lot of time and energy. But whatever you do, don't let shyness be the reason you don't speak up. Be confident in what you do, and within that confidence, you'll know when to speak up and when not to. I hope you found these tips helpful. Hit that like button, and I'd love to be a part of your journey, so subscribe. And until next time, stay badass.